What would you do if the quiet man you fell in love with turned out to be one of the richest men in the country? Every morning, Lena Hart served coffee to the same mysterious customer who sat by the bakery window watching the ocean like he was searching for something money could never buy. She thought he was ordinary. He let her believe it. But behind his calm smile, Damien Cole was hiding a secret powerful enough to change both their lives forever. Because while Lena was slowly falling in love with the man beside her, she had no idea he secretly owned the future of everything around her. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more romantic stories. Everyone in Cape Town knew the name Damien Cole. Tech magazines called him brilliant. Business channels called him unstoppable. Investors called him a genius. But none of those titles mattered to Damien anymore. Because every morning at 7:30, he sat inside a quiet bakery near the harbor just to see one person. Lena Hart. Lena was the kind of woman who remembered everyone's favorite order but constantly forgot where she placed her own phone. She wore oversized sweaters dusted with flour and tied her curls up with colorful scarves. Her laugh filled rooms so naturally that people smiled before realizing why. To Damien, she felt like peace. And peace was something money had never been able to buy. The first time they spoke, she slid a blueberry muffin onto his table and frowned. "You always order black coffee," she said. "That can't possibly make you happy." Damien looked up from his laptop. "Maybe I'm just hard to impress. Or maybe nobody's tried hard enough." She walked away before he could answer. After that, he came back every day. Some mornings they argued over music. Some afternoons she forced him to taste strange pastry experiments. And somehow, without trying, Lena became the brightest part of his carefully controlled life. What Damien loved most was that she didn't know who he was. To her, he was just the quiet man by the window. Not the billionaire behind skyscrapers and luxury hotels. Not the man whose face appeared on magazine covers. Just Damien. One evening after closing time, Lena found him sitting outside the bakery watching the ocean. "You know," she said, sitting beside him, "you look less lonely lately." He glanced at her. "Maybe that's your fault." Her cheeks turned pink. The silence between them became soft and comfortable, like something neither wanted to break. Then Lena spoke quietly. "I used to think love had to be loud to be real. And now?" She smiled toward the waves. "Now I think maybe it's just someone choosing you every day." Damien felt his heart tighten. Because he had already chosen her. Completely. Weeks later, he nearly told her the truth. He had planned everything carefully. Dinner on the rooftop garden of his penthouse. Candles. Flowers. A simple confession. But before he could say a word, Lena burst into the bakery kitchen holding an envelope. "Damien," she exclaimed. "Something unbelievable happened." "What is it?" "The owner of this building sold the entire property this morning." She laughed nervously. "Apparently the new owner wants to turn this place into something bigger." Damien froze. Lena looked down at the letter in her hands. "They asked me to meet the buyer tomorrow." A slow smile spread across her face. "They said his name is Damien Cole." Lena stared at the letter. Then at Damien. Then back at the letter again. For a moment, the entire bakery felt painfully silent except for the soft ticking of the wall clock. "You," she whispered. "You're that Damien Cole?" Damien slowly stood from his chair. "Yes." Her expression shifted from confusion to disbelief. "You own this building?" "I do." "And you never told me?" "I wanted to," he said quickly. "More times than you know." Lena folded the letter tightly in her hands. "So all this time while I was talking about rent problems and broken ovens," she laughed softly, but it hurt. "You were a billionaire sitting there pretending to be normal?" "I wasn't pretending with you." "Then why hide it?" Damien stepped closer, his voice quieter now. Because everyone treats me differently the moment they hear my name. Lena looked away. And you thought I would too? No, he admitted. I was afraid you'd stop looking at me the way you do now. The honesty in his voice made her chest ache. For weeks, she had fallen in love with the quiet man who stayed after closing just to help wipe tables. The man who remembered how much cinnamon she liked in hot chocolate. The man who listened more than he spoke. And now she realized that man had been real all along. Just incomplete. What exactly do you want from this place? She asked softly. Damien reached into his coat pocket and pulled out a folded document. I bought the block because the previous owner planned to replace everything with luxury apartments. Lena's face fell. But, he continued, handing her the papers, I couldn't let them take this bakery away from you. She unfolded the document slowly. At the top, in elegant lettering, were the words. Ownership transfer agreement. Her eyes widened. What is this? The bakery is yours now. Lena looked up sharply. What? No rent. No investors controlling you. No one forcing you out. Damien smiled nervously. You once said your dream was to keep this place exactly as it is forever. She blinked rapidly, speechless. So I thought, he took a breath. Maybe I could help make forever possible. Tears gathered in Lena's eyes before she could stop them. Damien. I know I should have told you the truth sooner, he said. But every moment with you felt simple. Real. I didn't want to lose that. She stared at him for a long moment. Then she laughed through her tears. You idiot. Damien blinked. That's fair. You bought an entire city block instead of just asking me out properly. I panicked. A surprised smile broke across her face. For the first time since reading the letter, the tension between them disappeared. Lena stepped closer until only inches separated them. You know what scares me the most? She whispered. What? That none of this changes how I feel about you. Damien's breath caught. And how do you feel about me? Her answer came quietly. Like home. He kissed her then. Softly. Slowly. Not like a billionaire making a grand gesture. Just a man hopelessly in love with a woman who made ordinary moments feel extraordinary. Outside, rain began falling over the harbor streets while warm lights glowed inside the little bakery. And for the first time in years, Damien realized happiness wasn't hidden inside wealth or success. It was here. In flower-covered counters. Late-night conversations. Shared coffee. And Lena Hart smiling against his lips. Months later, the bakery became the most beloved little shop in Cape Town. Not because it was owned by a billionaire. But because every customer could feel the love built into its walls. And every morning at exactly 7:30, Damien still sat by the window. Only now, Lena always saved the seat beside him.